Hi, Alexandra with Divine Reconnections. This series is going to be about chakras. What are the chakras? What do they do? What do they mean? How do they affect your daily lives? So if you've never dealt with chakras before or understand what that is, basically chakras they're like, I like to imagine them as 7 discs that kind of go in a straight line in the front part of your body as well as the back part of your body. And each 7 of these chakras mean a different thing. They have a color associated with them, and they have an emotion associated with them. And each of those emotions can affect your daily lives, both physically and mentally, on different levels. So the front part of your chakras are all about the emotions. It's all about the feeling center. That's where you hold all the feelings is in the front part of your chakras. And when I say feelings, I mean like anger, sadness, grief, stress, anxiety. Those are all energies that can get stuck in the front part of your chakras. Also, good energies like joy and happiness and creativity, and love, all of that also can really expand in the front part of your chakras. And the back part of your chakras are all about the will. It's where the action behind the feeling center of the emotion. So, if these are off, and then your will, your desire to take action on that is also shut down. And so I like to balance both the front and the back chakras when I do the work. And your chakras are really open on the back, and so that's where really the energy comes in as action and then comes out as feeling. And that's the way I like to picture the chakras. And so to start diving into the chakras themselves, we'll start with, there's 7 of them. So we'll start with number 7, which is always kind of one of my most important. That's the crown. That's the top of your head. The color is white or a light purple, and it's the energies of I understand, I know. And that is all about spiritual connection. It's all about, how you absorb your wisdom, the knowledge that you obtain from places. That's that energy that comes in through your crown chakra. So when it's open, you're very wisdom oriented. You're very able to translate the knowledge that you receive from, whether it's from books, it's from things that you may watch on television, or conversations, things that you process, and you'll be able to process those into clarity and into thoughts. And it's also tied to connections with people that have passed. That you always feel like, your mom's always close by, your dad's always close by. My grandmother's always close by with me. She loves to always come around and be with me in my healings. It's also your connection to your guides and your angels, or if you have a god or a certain entity you follow, or a certain spiritual advisor you follow. That's that connection to that spirit. That spirit form, and then connection to your source or your higher self. That's why I say that the crown chakra is so powerful, because it's all about connection. And that's the color white, and you can place a white crystal on the crown chakra to really move that energy. I like all sorts of things. An example could be a beautiful clear quartz that you can place on your crown chakra easily to help move that energy. The next chakra, which is your 6th chakra, is your third eye, and that is the energy that is the color purple, so it can be kind of a dark purple, and it is the energies of I sense. It's where your psychic energies exist. Your third eye sense, your third eye psychic energy. A lot of people have dreams, for example. That's your third eye energy being really strong. Some people can hear things. Some people can see, like mediums. That's when their third eyes are strong. I channel, and so a lot of that channeling really comes through my third eye, and that's where I'm hearing and sensing the messages that come through. And then your next chakra is your throat chakra. And that's the 5th chakra, and that is the color is indigo blue, and that is all about speaking communication. So it's the I speak energy. And it's where you hold energy of communication. So if you speak strongly and you're very powerful and you have a powerful voice and people really listen, that's when your throat chakra is open and strong. When it's shut down, you may be timid, you may be quiet, you may be, you don't feel like you can speak up, you don't feel like your voice is heard or appreciated. That's when that chakra is can be affected. If I said it before, color is indigo blue. Lots of great crystals that can use, all sorts. I like to use a solidite crystal. I use this kind of a solidite crystal that you can put on your throat chakra when you're clearing the energies there. And your next chakra, which is the fourth chakra, is your heart chakra. And this is, I think, one of the most powerful areas of your body. It's the most powerful chakra areas that you have. And this is all about the energies of I love. It's loving yourself and having self-love, as well as being able to have loving relationships with people and maintain healthy, loving relationships. When it's strong, you have a support group, you have a great partner, you are feeling loved, you feel like you give yourself love on a regular basis. When it's shut down or it's off, you may not feel supported. You may feel very alone. You may feel great sadness, and when you feel it, like your heart, like it literally feels super heavy when you hold emotion in there. And then when you clear the energy out of your heart, it really does feel like it expands. Like you feel like all of a sudden you can take this deep breath. And the color is green, and you can use just so many things. I love jade. I have some tumbled jade pieces. Malachite is a fantastic earth crystal. It's raw form, but it is just, you cannot beat a malachite. It's super powerful. But I love jade. I love malachite. Malachite's also another beautiful raw stone, green stone that you can get for your heart, that you can place on it to move that energy. And the third chakra is going to be your solar plexus. And this is another very powerful chakra in your body. I call it the center. That's where the core being comes in. That's your center. It's the feeling center. So that's the energies they say the energies of I do, or of your action. That's kind of like where the core of all of your being happens. It's the I do energy. It's your self-confidence. It's your self-esteem. It's where you hold your power. And when you feel powerful, you feel motivated, inspired, and you're ready to go. And when this is shut down, your self-confidence, you have self-esteem, the ego that a lot of people talk about. The ego hides in your solar plexus, and when that self-confidence and self-esteem. So you kind of want to brush that ego off and tell them or her, get the hell out of here. And when we work on that energy, we clear that energy, so that way you feel strong. You feel strong and strong enough to be able to deal with your emotions, deal with the issues in your life, head strong, head forth, and be confident enough that the decisions you make will take you to a positive state, to your highest and best state. And so it's one of the most powerful energies, chakra energies, that are really in your body. And many people hold a lot of energy here, good and bad. It can shift in so many different ways depending on what you're going through. But the color in your solar plexus is yellow. So there's so many yellow crystals that you can get, that you can place on there. Citrine is one of the most popular crystals that you can get, that you can put on there. And you can clear the energy of the citrine. You can clear that energy that exists there. Your second chakra is your sacral chakra. It's right below the belly button. And that is the energies of I feel. It's the I feeling center of your body. And that's where the passion exists, intimacy, your emotions. Are you an emotional person? Are you a person that doesn't feel emotion? When that chakra shut down, you may be not a person that can't cry. You're a person that can't feel anger. And sometimes those are very healthy emotions to feel. It's just important to not hold on to them. You want to cry. I used to never cry because I was abused as a child. So I never cried. I was always taught myself that to cry was dangerous. And so it took me many, many years to really move that energy for myself and finally get to a point that I can cry. Now I can cry commercials. I'll see a commercial on television and I start bawling. So, I'm so happy that I'm in that place, because it's so important when you cry to get that energy up and out. And it's also where your creative juices exist. So, your inspiration to write, to paint, to build, to create, all of that exists in that sacral chakra. So when that is shut down, maybe you're just not feeling inspired to do those creative things that you're wanting to do. And the color there is orange. And so again, another great one is citrines. They have orange citrines that you can place there. I have so many, it's kind of a citrine with a clear quartz. One of my most favorite things is this raw citrine. If you can see, it is just beautiful and powerful. I love raw crystals because when you hold on to raw crystals, because they come from Mother Earth, literally come from Mother Earth, and they're just cut into different pieces of crystals. They're just, the energy in them are just so powerful, and I love them. So that's a crystal you can use. And then your root chakra, which is your first and last chakra, that is the color red, and is the energies of I am. And that is your safety, security, your stability. So if you're feeling safe, you're feeling secure, you're financially secure, you're emotionally secure, you're feeling grounded, that's when you are strong in your root chakra. When it is shut off, you're not feeling secure. You don't feel safe. You don't feel safe around people. You don't feel safe around certain environments. Things make you scared to do. Meeting new people may be a terrifying experience for you. If you've been abused, your first chakra and your second chakra, and usually your third chakra, which again, your first is your root, your second is your sacral chakra, and your third is your solar plexus. Those three are generally always shut down for anybody that's had abuse in their lives, because again, you live in a very unsafe, unstable environment, and so you learn to shut those down. So you learn to kind of, you almost cave your body in when you get abused, or you've had trauma in your life. And so the root chakra, is probably another extremely important chakra to me, because you always want to feel grounded, you always want to feel secure, you always want to feel safe. So addressing those things that are preventing you from feeling that are so, so, so important. And not only that, physically, you will just feel so much energized when your root chakra, and the creative juices come through your root chakra. That's your first chakra. They come through there. So you just feel like you have all this creation happening in these thoughts. And so that's where we want you to be. So as a reminder, your root chakra is your first. That's color red. It is the I am secure. Your second is your sacral. It's the creative juices. It's the passion. It's the intimacy area. It is the I feel. Your solar plexus is the I do. It's your power, self-confidence, self-esteem. Your heart is the I love. Your throat is the I speak, and I'm heard through my voice. And then your sixth chakra is your third eye, your psychic energy, and your seventh chakra is your crown energy. So hopefully that gives you a quick synopsis, semi-quick synopsis of the chakras and what they mean and how they relate to you. I always tell my clients, please, please, please get a chakra clearing every 6 months. I promise you it will benefit your life. It will benefit your career. It'll benefit your personal life. It will benefit everybody around you. It'll benefit your mind. It'll benefit physically on how good you feel. I'm here to help you. In my next series, I will talk about the other type of services that I do outside of the chakra healing to give you a little bit more idea of other things I do. Thank you for watching.